Hi, my name is Matthew Wusu, and today I'm going to be talking about how barrier breakers in Sydney Montgomery helped me through the entire process of applying to college and even still help me today. Around 2020 and COVID, at the start, in the first couple of meetings, what really struck me is that for the first maybe around 3 months, it was a lot of just getting to know me, getting to know who I am, what I'm interested in, what I like to do for fun, what I don't like to do. Of course, the topics I like to do for school as well, but really more than that, who I am, which I feel like was so important because one, that's really what fostered our relationship. That's what makes it possible for me and Sydney to be so close today, even now that I'm a sophomore or junior now in college. But I also think it's so important in the process of finding what school is best for you. And I think she uses that information very well to be able to find you the best fit for school, for scholarship, for what you're eventually going to write when you're applying, for everything. And then from there, she really built the framework of what you want to get out of college, what type of experience you'd like. And then after building this list of schools, you go through and you really dissect what every school is about. And it's not her doing all the work for you, to be fair. It's you doing a good amount of the work. But the framework that she provides, that she gives the students, is second to none, because I couldn't have been able to find that list of schools in the first place by myself and be able to find such specific criteria to be able to figure out if I would enjoy the school or not. So that was really important to me. And then after that process, I had my list of maybe 15 schools, I think, that I applied to. And that's where we started building the concept of my Common application, started building the concept of the essays for the scholarships that she'd find for each of the 15 schools, for everything. And through this process, it's really a back and forth of like trying to get to this final product that's really representing you as a person on this paper, because that's what the Common App is supposed to be, and she helps you get there. It's a long process, definitely, but that's how it's supposed to be. And after weeks of going back and forth and finally perfecting my Common App, I had it. And it's a story that I'm still really proud of today. I feel like it really personified who I am as a person. I used a story of my younger brother's, and she suggested using that story and putting it at the beginning to really like kind of capture the point of the story, which was me talking about my family. And yeah, past applying to colleges and scholarships, I would say one of the biggest helps has been that she's still so involved in my life. After I got into college, I guess for most college advisors or mentors, that would be the end of it, because that's when they succeeded. But she's still continued to really help me figure out what I want to do past college, put me into contact and give me connections with people who are doing stuff that I believe I want to do in the future in grad school and beyond for my career. For example, just a couple weeks ago, she put me into contact with a contact she had at Princeton doing research, and I was able to tour their lab and be able to meet some professors that were in the area, just to kind of get familiar with them and also learn what it's like to be a grad student at that school, which is huge for me because I had never met anyone from Princeton. I never even toured the campus. So I was really happy I got to do that. And yeah, I'd say overall, every time I interact with Sydney, it's a joy, because she's really trying to look at how she can best help you, and she puts so much time into it, and you can really tell throughout the entire process.